Alright, so I've bought myself this freaking fan from Dyson. I wish this video was sponsored by Dyson because this thing costs an absolute insane amount of money. But I think it's pretty cool, and I kind of bought it for a reason, mainly to try to improve the quality of my sleep. Plus, I've never really had any type of device like this before, and perhaps some of you are also curious. Maybe you've seen these around on Amazon or in some shops and you're like, should I get one of these? Maybe, maybe not. But they are very, very expensive. I'll leave a link in the description down below to where you can buy it. I think they're kind of sold out on Amazon, at least in the UK. I ended up buying this one from John Lewis, which is another retailer in the UK. The reason this model in particular, which is the HP 04, is way more expensive than every other one they have. I think this might actually be their most expensive fan. The reason this one actually costs so much is because it purifies your air, it can heat up your room, and it can also cool down your room. So it pretty much does it all. But I read the reviews on Amazon about this thing, and the one complaint, I guess, was mainly the fact that the filter, the air filter inside of here, it's very expensive. It's £80 to replace the filter. But hopefully you don't have to replace it that often, because £80 to replace a filter is kind of insane. But I guess it's gonna do a good job. I mean, I hope it's gonna do a good job. I ended up paying £500 for it, so hopefully it's all good, man. So we're gonna unbox it, set it up. I think you can sync up with Amazon Alexa, probably Google Home, a bunch of cool stuff. You can of course create schedules on when to heat your room up, when to cool your room down, and I guess whilst it's cooling your room and heating your room, it's also purifying the air, so it should be pretty good. I'm definitely gonna end up making a follow-up video about this product, probably in the near future, maybe in the next couple of weeks. I'll let you know how it's been living with this new fan that I've bought. But it's much more than just a fan, it does it all, man, it does it all. So let's get it unboxed, let's set it up, and then we're gonna move to my bedroom. Cable manager, everything all good, and there should be a pretty fun time. By the way, little sneak peek of the networking setup. I'll probably post a video about that guy pretty soon as well. And boom! Ooh, okay, so it is actually pretty damn massive, yeah. Comes with a remote, but there is the Dyson Link app, which we're gonna download and do all that good stuff. Wow, so pretty nice little remote here. Now I expect everything about this thing to be top-notch quality, given that it costs a ludicrous amount of money. Wait a minute, dude, what the heck is this? It's exposed electronics, man. Nice one, Dyson. I'm just kidding, I really don't mind about this thing too much, but would have been nice to see maybe a blacked out version of that or something, but whatever. We got the power cable here. Is this the filter? What is this? Ooh, so look at this thing, man, this looks crazy. So this is the filtration system. Apart from that, what else? I think that's mainly it. Let's take this thing out, dude. Oh, look at this thing. Ooh, it spins. Oh yes. If only it has RGB. Maybe it does, I don't know, we'll find out. This thing looks pretty damn cool, dude. So it comes with a lovely operating manual right here. Let's take a look through this thing. Download the Dyson app. Yes, yes, yes. They should really include a QR code here as well. That'd be nice. Slide the buttons down on both sides of the shrouds. Okay, there's a button here and a button here. Okay, just slide them down. Okay, we're gonna take this guy out. All right, cool. Then you just put them inside there. All right. I guess this thing just kind of goes inside like this. Ooh, do these just pop inside here like this? Is this how it's meant to be? I hope so. I freaking hope so. Okay, right. Let's just shut it. Ooh. Nope. I think I did something wrong. What's wrong with you? Can we shut this side though? Please. I think we did it. I think it's good. Yeah. Job done. It wasn't too hard. You just kind of have to align the air filter the right way, and then it shuts properly. And we are pretty much ready to go. Ready to move this thing. Now there is a little LCD screen right here, which is going to tell you a bunch of great information. But this thing, for the most part, It's all plastic. I would have liked to have seen a nice aluminum build or aluminium build, depending on where you're from. But to be honest, I don't mind too much. It's at least not cheap feeling plastic. All of it kind of feels pretty decent for the most part. There's a nice little power button on there. But you're right, without further ado, let's move this thing. Let's go, come with me. He's like my new friend. Ooh, the base moves. Can I take the camera with me as well? And somehow open the door? I don't know how we're gonna do this. Hopefully not smack into anything. Okay, we got our new fan. Welcome to the bedroom. It's not really changed much since you've last seen it probably, but we've got the beanbag in the corner there. That's where I pretty much like read my books, or read one book. That's like the first proper book I'm reading, Atomic Habits. Would highly recommend it, link in the description down below. It's changed my life, dude. It's a great book. Right, where I'm thinking of putting this Dyson fan is probably either there or in the corner right there, but there's like a radiator there, and I'm not entirely sure how this thing would react being next to a radiator, so I probably have to like stop using that radiator if I were to put the Dyson fan in that corner. So chances are I'm gonna probably move him like, you know, right there, because there's like, you know, an empty spot. Plus, you know, I guess whilst I'm reading my books, this thing can be like blowing a bunch of cool air into my face and everything, and it's just gonna be a good time. We need to cable manage this thing really well. Wish they would have given me like a white cable and not like this dark gray one. Dyson, if you're watching this, please take notes and maybe send me more of these. No. All right, it's all plugged in, and this is how it's all looking like. So I probably will have to put a little bit of cable trunking here, because Dyson chose to use a gray cable instead of a white one. I don't know what they're thinking, but apart from that, let's spin this guy around. So yeah, the cable comes out the back there, you know, kind of like, I'm gonna try point the cable direction like in the corner. Let's turn this guy on. Ooh, yeah, right, okay, so guessing that's fan speed. Ooh. Now, you can, I think, just like put your hand inside there, and there's no like spinning blades or anything. Okay, so it's currently blowing a 28-degree air. Oh, whoa! Ooh. I can definitely confirm it is working. I'm gonna try make sure the microphone isn't like severely affected by this, but it's definitely working. It's blowing really warm air. Has a little bit of a weird smell to it, but I'm sure that'll hopefully go away during use. But how do you control this thing? I need the remote. Okay, so can we turn the fan speed down? Oh my god, this thing's so good actually. Whoa. So we can press the lower fan speed button, and in real time it actually like lowers it. Pretty cool. Right, let's drop the temperature because it is really hot. 10 degrees. Can we go to 0? Does this thing go to 0? Does it go below 0? Okay, so we dropped it to 1 degree Celsius. What does that button do? Whoa. Hello? You blowing cool air now, or? I think this smell is definitely going away, so that's good. I pressed on the cooling mode button, which I assume is the cooling mode button. It's just the one that's like light blue. So I pressed on that one. I'll tell you what, the fan speed, wait, can we go? Okay, so 10 is the max, and it's definitely kind of like noisy. If we drop the fan speed to 1, yeah, like 1 or 2, like you could barely hear it. Well, it's like, you know, just background noise really. And it still is blowing like a little bit of air, which is nice. So yeah, in terms of like quietness, it's not bad. And it is attempting to measure the air quality as well. And for the most part, it says green. So we are definitely in good air quality, and it is filtering out like 99 point something% of like pollen or germs or bacteria or something. So hopefully this will like, you know, like improve your quality of life in some sort of way. But there is a button here that says I, which I'm guessing is like for information. Right, so the I button, when you press that one, this kind of cycles through different information. So PM10 UG3, I don't know what this information means. VOC. In this room at the moment, it is a 19 degrees Celsius. Ooh, I guess this will tell you like when you need to change the filter. So that's actually kind of cool. So you can just press the I button and that will tell you everything. So I pressed the like 2 arrows button, and it's now begun spinning side to side, but it somehow knows not to spin like super far to the point where it's kind of blowing air at the wall, because that would be kind of useless. So it only kind of spins the amount it needs to. Like, see, it stopped there. And like, I didn't program it, I literally just pressed some random button and it started doing this stuff. So that's actually kind of cool. I like that. There is this other button, which, what? It's making some weird noises. So instead of blowing air through the front, it's now kind of blowing air out the back. Let's turn the fan speed up a little bit. And if we press it again, it's going to switch to blowing air out the front. Oh, yep. And fan speed 10. It's pretty powerful. I do love the design of this thing though. Like the fact that you can like stick your hand through it is pretty cool, given the fact that it is like a fan and heater thingy. The main concept in my head that I had when I bought this thing is that I'm gonna basically schedule it to cool my room down during the daytime and especially at nighttime. I really want this thing to really help drop the temperature of my room before I go to sleep. And you know, while I'm sleeping, it's purifying the air, it's cooling my room down as well. And then right as I'm about to wake up at 6 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. in the morning, I want this thing, like right beforehand, let's say starting from like 4:30 a.m. in the morning, it's going to blast loads and loads of hopefully very hot air and warm my entire room up. Because personally, I love to fall asleep in a cold room. It helps me fall asleep faster, and it's just something that I've been really trying to do. But like, if I keep my window open all day, it's gonna be freezing in this room. And like every time I walk in here, it's gonna be cold, man. So having something like this to kind of help like regulate temperature in a way is going to be very useful for me. So I'm going to make a follow-up video, probably going over the app and, you know, going much more in depth into this thing in the very near future, like how the app works and everything, you know, scheduling, so all these things. So until then, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this random little video about Dyson. This video is not sponsored, but it is a product that I was kind of excited about getting, and hopefully, you know, it does help me fall asleep, and, you know, in the mornings, you know, warm my whole room up, and hopefully allow me to kind of like jump out of bed much easier. Because imagine waking up in like a freezing cold room. You're not really going to want to get out of bed, are you? You're going to want to like stay cuddled up in your cozy blanket where it's nice and warm. But if your room is pretty damn warm, then getting out of bed at 5 a.m. in the morning or 5:30 or whenever you're waking up, my alarm's going to be set for like between 5:30 and 6 a.m. So yeah, when I'm waking up in the morning, it's going to be nice and warm. Hopefully I can just jump out of bed much easier, start my day. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Link in the description down below if you want to go pick up one of these things for yourself. But I'll report back pretty soon, you know, letting you know how life has been with, you know, adding this Dyson HP04 fan, air purifier and heater in my bedroom. All right, thanks for watching.